We are live. Hi, Danielle Wickes. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Nealay.
All our friends are tuning in. I'm going to turn on the comments part of this part, and I'm going to make sure that you are completely faced, and then mine is covered up.
I can sit up higher.
Well, I think they allowed us on the back end to create different types of styles, which is, I thought, really fun.
Oh, that is cool.
A little lighter. But yeah, I'm gonna flash some comments real quick. I'm like a little bit like frazzled today because I got a lot done in a short amount of time. I ended up publishing a pattern, which I was major excited for. You guys can grab that from the website now under the PDF patterns portion of the website. And it uses beads from Danielle's latest bead box, which has yet to be launched. So we're going to do a little teaser project today. And then I don't know about you, Danielle. I just went kind of crazy with the seed beads that you gave me.
Me too.
And I've been creating. So I'm on project 3, I think, so far, of just building out like different types of projects for it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, everything I've seen is so cool.
It's nice to get back into seed beads too, just as like this is the perfect excuse to do so. Not all of them is all of my projects are going to be bead weaving, but they'll incorporate the seed beads and other stuff that you had in your box. And then I've still got my bundle, which I don't know where I put it. I think it's back. It's here somewhere. Oh, I see it. Like it's I need to there you go. Yeah, I need to start shipping them. Folks have been grabbing them, so grab the bundle while you can. I'm gonna try and quickly post the link, but how's your week going, Danielle, as I do this?
It's been flying by. I'm getting lots of different projects ready, both for the Out of This World project box, and then also some other just good stuff I was working on that I want to get done.
Ooh. You also do a lot for other companies. And so a lot of that is shifting balance and priority and stuff around. So I can only imagine. I mean, I'm also surprised you haven't burned out of ideas. You kind of just continue to keep creating, which is awesome.
I think the ideas is the easy part. The hard part is like making sure that the item I'm using is sourceable, like that kind of stuff. It gets into like the realm of it's not just about creativity anymore. It's running a business. And when you start hitting those walls, that's the hard part.
I know. All our friends keep us on our toes because then they're asking, where can we get this? And it is important for us to be able to find at that source. I have so many beads that like are decades old. I don't know what happened in my window.
Oh, you did a thumbs up. Mine's not doing that. I don't know if I've got like recognition turned off or something, but I keep trying to figure out how to turn it on.
My God, my ADHD is like high drive right now. What was I saying? I have decades of beads, and that stuff you can't really find anymore, but I would love to use it. I just can't.
Yeah. Well, if I use it, I feel like I'm teasing people because like if I don't have a ton of them to sell, then I'm just creating content that can't, share. And so I think it's time to just like give it all away. You just have some space.
How many of you want Danielle's leftover beads? Raise your hand.
I do. I got a wall over there of just stuff, and it's all great stuff. It's beautiful stuff, but a lot of it, I wouldn't know where to go to get it now. I don't even know where I got it.
Same here. I spent like my gemstones and stuff. If they're not, some of them are so uniquely shaped. I don't know where I would be able to find it again. And some of it did come from like actual India too, as opposed to me buying it from a vendor that's from India. And so some of that stuff is just more memorable. It hasn't hit me on what I wanted to make for myself quite yet. I did make a gorgeous necklace, actually, that's behind me. Can I get it out without breaking anything is the question. I used my, I don't remember what stone this is. It's like a gradient. These came from India. Except for the Herkimer diamond.
That's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that.
I know, the stones are just unbelievable. And I really just like the unusualness of this necklace. But, well, didn't we make this during the
We
sale?
made this one together, I think. It reminds me of, yeah, you had a magazine that you were looking at.
That's it. Yep. I was like, I know, I think I remember making this with you guys. But anyway, yep. That's the first place and the only place where I've used those gemstones.
Yeah. And Morphing says, we can still create with them if the idea is like copyable, right? I mean, that's true if it's something that, hey, just change this one little piece or whatever.
That's true, because sometimes that's what stringing is. It's kind of giving a layout of the overall design, but then you can actually pop in some other beads and stuff just depending on your flavor of the moment or color palette.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's semi-fresh. It's about 3 days old. But thank you, Tina. I do feel quite coiffed today. Let's pan down to our bead boards and just continue the wacko conversations.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do this. So many of you might not know that I spent today putting up a new pop-up shop. And so check that out eventually. I don't want you guys to like leave the show if you don't want to. But I could show off some beads a little bit later if we've got time. But I did want to show this project that I wanted to teach you guys. Oh, Danielle, that mix looks heavenly.
It's like my favorite bowl right now. I just keep looking at it. And now I'm thinking I want to do what you have there with this.
Really do cool. What?
Creating your design, but then I was thinking with this one, I could kind of do something similar to the one you just held up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still am determined to create a bezel for that one, but I just haven't been brave enough to try yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember the bezel idea. It's a good idea, too.
Mm-hmm. Somehow. So cool. But I wanted to show you guys how to make this amazing little tassel.
That is so cool.
And it's like infinity because it doesn't have a seam, which I thought was really neat.
I love it. I think that's a really cool idea. Especially the way you made it spiral down.
Yeah, it like kind of spirals down and then it creates like a splash of colors with all these little baubles. This came from the check glass strand that's in the box of yours.
Oh, yeah, that's a great use for it. Look at that.
Look at that. It's just so pretty. Sparkly. How could I not do anything? So it's rather quick. So I haven't finished it quite yet because I wanted to do that with you guys and show you how to do the ends. But even before we get there, we got to start from the beginning. Were you just going to play around today, Danny?
Yeah, I was gonna, and then I saw, but now that I've seen your design, I kind of want to be a student and just like
we can go, It's a little bit of a pressure because I feel like one amazing teacher to teach.
I think you've got you're a teacher of teaching. You got the skills.
I try. All right. Well, I like seeing what you have there too, in addition to whatever you might follow along with. It's like a cute bead soup. I don't know.
It is. I love the way it looks. Like that's the thing. If I use them, I don't get to look at them anymore in this cute configuration.
No. I have like a box of the same beads from my bead mix, or from my bead bundle, but it's in a cardboard box and it's really sad. Like I like your mix better.
I love it. So pretty.
I wonder if I could show this to you guys. If you're not part of my PDF pattern part of the website, you must be, because Danielle and I have worked together to really create some quality work that I'm very, very proud of.
I can bring up a link to it.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you. I was going to see if I could actually screen share and show you guys the pattern real quick. So window share. Can I do? Oh, I can do this. Okay. So, and I'm going to move the comments over for a split second. And this is the pattern that you guys can download right away. And then it gives you all the materials and the tools. It's free. This like I put this together this morning, proofread and everything, surprisingly. Um, there's a diagram and a numeric pattern as well. And then it just shows step by step on how to do everything. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in person while we're talking here. But I did want to let you know, like, my patterns aren't just patterns; they are an experience. Is that
Gorgeous.
easy? No.
They're really highly like high quality and nicely done patterns.
And that was like a really good collaboration between us because I don't think I would have done that had we not started working together.
Aw.
Okay. So it goes that you want to grab some fireline and or Danielle also includes some beading thread in her bead boxes. A coordinating color too. Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Love that one. I just happened to grab fireline because it was on my desk. I'm using 4 pound. Okay. I put a bead stopper at the end, but if you don't have a bead stopper, you can certainly use a bead to create a little anchor. And we're going to be using the size 8 seed beads, which are here, and they are from the mix that Danielle's got in her box as well. And then some of the baubles that you guys saw came from my bundle, as well as the SilverSilk. So basically, Danielle and I complete a full package. We are the real deal.
Oh, so cool. Look at that.
All right, and I'm gonna grab some seed beads now. So let me grab my pattern because I gotta follow that since I don't remember what the color order was. Ah. So the pattern goes, and again, we're using the size 8 seed beads, and so we've got one of color A, which is gonna be the sea foam, 2 of color B, which is gonna be this, what was this one? Root beer, AB. And then 2 of these orchid colors, which is color C. And then 2 color A. And then 1 color B. Look at, wow, you like did that in seconds.
I love it.
I love it too. I just slid all of that right down. The easiest way to remember this pattern is that it's going to go in a diagonal format with the colorway. So I just pick up the color that is what I'm going to put my needle through. So in this case, I'm going to pick up a seafoam or color A, and I'm going to skip two. No, wait, I'm going to skip 1. Or no, wait a second. I'm not going to skip 1. I am. Just kidding. Okay, I can do this. I'm going to skip my root beer and go straight into, yep, what you did there is exactly right. Until they stack. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up a pink or an orchid color, and I'm going to go into the orchid. I think the double seed beads had me confused for a second, but once you see that ladder form, it's going to make so much more sense. There we go. And now I'll just start stacking the other beads on. So it'll be a root beer going into root beer. Okay. And then the final one is going to be a seafoam going into seafoam. What you should start to see is that diagonal form. You could see those color stripes already. Yep. So basically, we're going to create 12 rows total together. Okay, so and you can kind of tell the color order here. We've got root beer, a stripe of seafoam, and a stripe of orchid. So basically just repeating that pattern. We've got a stripe of root beer, a stripe of seafoam, and then we're going to start with our stripe of pink. So just work backward that way. That starts the stripe, but now we just continue. So we've got seafoam, and then root beer, and then orchid and or pink, and that creates another row. Hey everyone that's tuning in. Happy Sunday. Yay! Danielle, I really thought that you would not be confused one bit by any of this. Like you're you're the seaweed master, so for me this is
Your pattern looks it's very understandable.
I hope so. I hope so. I was in a very stripy mood.
I like stripes because they're the easiest pattern to complete without really having to study like a chart, right? You know?
Yeah.
So
You
you
can
will immediately see it. If it's off, like you'll see it.
absolutely. So
Just
here,
going up the stairs and going down the stairs.
yes, basically, you were going through some series of stairs. That's a great analogy for this.
And as you're going downstairs, you pick up the color you're exiting.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're going up the stairs, you pick up the color you're heading into.
Ooh.
How many total rows did you say again?
There'll be 12 rows total.
Awesome. Okay.
You'll probably whip this out a lot faster than I am. I really take my time with my stitching.
Well, no worries. It's not a race. Plus, I'm like really lately. I've just been kind of like slapdash with my stitching. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness, I doubt that. I think you've just got nimble fingers.
Been getting, you know, just like a rushed like when I do stuff lately. I got to slow down, enjoy the process, and
It really it must depend on what you're doing because there's some things that I enjoy less about beading than others as far as like trying to get something accomplished. But I will say seed bead weaving is just a like rush of pleasure to me.
yeah, same here. But it's like a lot of the time, it's stuff that I've like if I did the content to show it, it's something I've done so many times that I feel like I'm not getting people something new. But
Mhm.
then, but it's what I want to do because it's what I actually enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, peyote stitch patterns. That's really legit one of my favorite things to do.
It's very it is I mean, it's cliche to say, but it is soothing. Like there is something just nice about the repetition. The pattern is definitely not complicated. I think once you kind of get the visual hang of it and see what's happening.
Yeah.
Um, and I think also for me personally, using bigger beads.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'm enjoying bigger beads too. My favorite thing on earth is a size 10 delicate.
Ooh, yeah.
But I'm enjoying these cubes. Oh my goodness. So like the 1.8 millimeter cube.
I started stitching something up with that. I need to revisit it for those hoops that are in my bundle because wouldn't it be fun to bead around these?
Oh yeah. That would be very beautiful around the hoops.
I think so too.
Oh, and I sent you something. I sent you some orchid wildfire.
Ooh,
I'm
yay.
gonna get it tomorrow.
Okay, excellent. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's something really cool that I just thought would match this these palettes that we have going here.
Yeah, definitely. This is such a fun break of color from the standard holiday colors too.
Absolutely.
Like it
Yeah.
just adds to the fun, you know?
It kind of just guarantees your holiday content will be different. What's out there. And it'll transition into New Year's really nice.
Or really just any time of the year because of how, like, broad the theme is. It works kind of for a lot of things.
True, yeah. Wow,
There
this is
you go.
pretty.
It's kind of fun just to, like, what if I just made an entire bracelet like this and just forego my no, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that.
I wish I'd done that.
You
I
could do
really
that very easily with that
I
mix.
actually like it better. So I have a pattern going that was created to feature the finding, basically.
Mm.
So I'll show you here that little finding, stitch and finding I put in. It's
Ooh.
doing
Oh
kind of
my
like a
goodness. Look at that, you guys.
orbital snake pattern.
I
But
love
I really like, I think, can you see it? How cute. It's the same width even. Check it
it. It
out.
really is. Oh my
So you
gosh.
could
That's
do
so cool.
Nealay's pattern instead of this one if you like that better. And then you really wouldn't need to like follow a pattern in that case. And you could just use the same instructions to put your stitch in. There you go. And it would match your lariat.
I love how collaborative that just became because we're just adding more flair and excitement to this box and
It's gonna be
bundle.
cool. I can see it. I can see it totally together. Like you can make both.
I can absolutely see it too. That's amazing.
I like it. I still need to finish that. That one's on my pan. It's one of my pans in the fire.
One of the pans, one of the boards.
Thanks, Leanne.
Oh, we're getting a ton of hearts.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Let's see. This is almost done. As you could see, it stitched up so quickly.
It really did. And you know what's really cool is this count of 12 that you chose. The
Mhm.
stairs are going to line up.
Yeah, that was intentionally accidental.
I was wondering, I was like, how serendipitous that must have been when you realized this is going to totally fit the chain and be the perfect
That
count.
was so weird. I was like,
You
"This
must have
is
been so
meant to
happy.
be."
Oh my gosh. I love it when stuff happens like that. It makes me really happy too. Look at that. It's perfect.
Yep.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yay! So what you do is, before even stitching it, I have a couple of recommended actions here. I'm just gonna take the scrap of SilverSilk to demonstrate. But obviously, this would be the full 3-foot spool of knitted wire. And so what I recommend is having your tail thread face away from the full length of the spool. So you're really just kind of putting it toward the end. Okay. And then what I would do is anchor it onto your silver silk just by stitching it a few times through it.
And this is with your working side thread.
And that's what's going to kind of keep it all intact in place.
So I went through one time, headed this way. What's the next step? Go back through it.
I just go back through it a few times and then, by then it's pretty, like, whenever this starts to hug around the entire circumference of the knitted wire, it's going to hug it in a way that it's not going to fall apart or, like, let it go very easily. The knits will catch into the grooves between the seed beads, so it just sort of adds a little bit more tactileness to the whole thing of it, like, gripping into place, basically. But from here, all you do is just zip it together, so,
So,
I gotta find that zipper part. I believe
so
it's
I went through the chain with my working thread. Do I go back to exit from the same bead that I was exiting from before? So maybe go back one here and then come back out the orchid bead.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I did not do that, but I think that would be a wise choice.
Oh, I see what you do. Okay, so you can actually just start zipping it, like
I
go.
could yeah, I just went ahead and just started zipping. I guess
Okay,
is the
I'm making it more complicated.
No, you're not. You're just securing it. Yeah, all I do is just, like, zip it together now. Make sure that the colors align and that they're, kinda coming together.
Wow, this is so neat.
And if you wanted to put a loop at the top instead of tassel, you have an easy cap that you've beaded.
There you go. You got a bead cap.
Yeah. There it is. Like a little barber shop. Okay, at this point, I kind of just ignore the tail thread for now. You can tie it off and not cut anything off though. But tying it just kind of adds an extra bit of security where, oh my gosh, my needle's stuck.
I like that idea.
As you're sort of creating those tassels. So it could just be a surgeon's knot or a regular knot, but I have one there. And the idea now is to pick the color of seed bead that you're the closest to within wherever you're exiting from. So in my case, I'm going to start with the sea foam because it's coming out through there. And then you could just add your tassel. So add a length of 1 inch worth of beads. And I'm going to do this again in sea foam. You could even start shorter or longer. It really is just like this part is a customization part of your choice. I need some more seed beads.
There we go. I missed a bead, so I had to get that needle off there. I did it the right way though, so I did not get a tangle. So you left your tail though, because you might turn it into a fringe, you said?
No, I just do one more tie before I secure and weave all of my threads back into the pattern that I just made.
That makes sense. Okay, cool.
Just adds again another bit of security. Oh, thanks, Akaya.
Cute that is.
No, isn't that fun? Like I'm kind of making an unintentional earring right now.
Oh yeah. So your fringe, you're starting to just string right to 8 seed beads. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I did 10, which kind of looks to be about the length, actually 9, of about 1 inch. Yeah. And then basically you're just adding a few extra seed beads for each tassel that you're about to make, which makes it staggered.
So your shortest one was 9 8 seed beads.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Okay.
And then I just did a little spacer, which in this case I used a size 15 seed bead. If you can't see the hole, because for 15s for me are great fringe beads, just because they're not too involved, but you can use size 11, of course. And then pick out a decorative bead, which I have over here in my cardboard box. What do I feel like stringing? Oh, I have some of these. These are also in the pop-up shop, you guys. Look at these.
Oh, wow. I love those. Some of those are in the bundle, right?
Yeah.
I love those.
Yep. Those are it.
And Leanne, yes, there's a PDF downloadable pattern for this design.
Yep.
There certainly is. I have it handy. So if you're already a member and you're already signed up, it's free to sign up. This link will just take you to the page. And if you're not signed up yet, you can sign up right here.
Yep. So my patterns are also organized by the type of knitted wire. So it's going to be under the capture and burlesque chain patterns within that part of the website. Okay, and then you kind of just go up through the seed beads. And the way to create your next tassel is that you want to go up through that same size 8 seed bead that you're exiting from. Whoops. And then go down into the next bead to the right. Yeah, I love those bicones. Those are my
Those are
favorite.
beautiful. It's going to need a few more of those.
Aw, my bead bliss. I love this so much. This just shows how versatile SilverSilk is. So fun. Thank you. Leanne says, I bought a bunch of those tiger's eye beads. Nealay, thanks for restocking. Absolutely. I know you've been eyeballing the site for a while for those to come back in, so I'm delighted to have them. And I did see your order come through, and you did definitely stocked up. So that was a wise idea. Those things are so, so beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to go with the orchid because that was a color to the right, and I'm just going to string some of those on. I'm not going to focus too much on the technicality of my seed bead count because, again, that's just kind of repeating the same thing here. But you kind of just do the same thing all the way around until you meet back up with your last tassel where your thread started. See, so here was my last tassel. If I pull it out, you could see that that's where my thread was exiting. So just pull it back up. And so for the finishing touches is that I just tied them together. I'm gonna take this apart quick, show you guys. And I prefer to do a surgeon's knot. So again, just taking it once, doing one twist, and then pulling it tight, and then twice, and then doing it twice, and then pulling it tight. Okay, and that secures the knot in between your beads. And then you're just going to go ahead and stitch back each thread. You could either do it both at the same time if you're super talented, or take it easy because beading doesn't have to be stressful and do just one thread at a time.
Oh, it's cute. Okay. What color? This color?
Look at you. That looks amazing.
I've been keeping a little pattern going. I started with 9, then I went to 11. This last one was 13. I'm going to do 15.
Ooh, I love it. I eyeballed it and completely like lost any rhyme or reason to having a count. So I think your method is very logical.
Too, but like I couldn't get myself to do it. I had to have a pattern. Well, because I'm loving the fact that it looks like a staircase, right?
It does.
For some reason, it just has all that.
Staircase to the galaxy.
Exactly. And so when I was looking at it, I was like, if I keep each strand a little longer than the last one, I'm headed to the right. Each one is going to literally look like it's going downstairs.
Oh, yeah. That's a really beautiful way of creating rhyme and reason around this. And yes, I think the beads would look like they're intentionally in movement. I would say the only advice for putting your thread back into the beads is just make sure that just make sure that your thread path is complex, that you're not just exiting through a row of beads and snipping off the end. You really want to sew back through in every direction without, conflicting with where the thread path is going. But I just kind of go up and down between the rows of the beads. I don't skip any necessarily. I just make sure that my thread path is, again, just complex in its stitching here because that will prevent it from unfraying directly out. Okay, so I've done the one. Very happy with it, and I'm just gonna trim it off using some cutters, or you could use scissors, whichever. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the other one.
I'm just getting the tail out of the way because it's starting to get tangled in my fringe.
Uh-oh.
I'm just taking it up the stairs. I'm going to use it to tie off to later.
Take it up the stairs. Take it upstairs.
It's out of the way. Here we go. Okay. Next one, 17.
17. 17. I don't know. I feel like that needed some sound effects that were completely unnecessary.
Just as long as you don't say 6-7, then I'm okay.
No, I don't even I don't think kids know what that means.
They don't. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
But my kids keep saying it, and I'm like, I hope that you guys stop saying that soon because it's annoying.
Well, it's like that word fleek. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
I hated that word. It made me cringe. And the one time I was on Jewel School, at that time the hostess was Kim, and so she would say it on TV, and I was just like, I had to do a head smack to that because I was like, Lord help us.
You know, right? Just like, oh my goodness, really?
Why? Why do that?
Yeah, it's funny. It's like they think it's so hilarious to try to get you to say it. You know, I don't get it. I'm not meant to get it. I'm not here to understand.
I'm not here to understand either. I'm just like, whatever. Oh, Lori says this pattern is so beautiful and so much fun. Thank you, Lori. It certainly is. It was easy. Like, it's just one of those quick 40, maybe 45-minute patterns. It's not going to be, I mean, we've only spent 30 minutes so far creating this.
Yeah. I'm flying.
Mm-hmm. So the way to wear this is that you could kind of just loop this over your neck and then kind of tie a little loose knot here at the bottom and just let it like tighten around close to the tassel. Or you could offset it, or you could wear it twice around your neck. I mean, there's so many different ways to wear a lariat, which is kind of the exciting part. Look how much fringe that creates, though. Isn't that just fun?
That's so pretty.
So
I like that you went long with those. I think I want to take my last one apart. I feel like I want to change something really quick. I'm going to be very picky about it.
Okay. I mean, that's, do this the way that makes you excited for, what am I trying to say? Like, you got to almost craft it in a way that fits your aesthetic at the end of the day.
This last one just needs to be a little bit longer, I think. There we go.
Oh. And you know what? While you're doing that, I think I'm gonna use this side to also show some pop-up shop items and
yeah, go for it.
Link posting, so we could do a little double duty here. I'm gonna take this away because you guys can already see on Danielle's desk. And I wanted to show you guys some new Landella beads. Oh my gosh, the colors that Bailey grabbed for me are wild. Super, super wild. Okay. We move all this to the side. We have got some gorgeous, like, teal colors all the way to some purples and some sparkly black. I mean, we really leaned into this theme out of this world with good intent. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Again,
wow,
these aren't they great? The color is incredible. These are powder coated brass. There's no plating on it. It is raw brass that has color plating. So I don't think, is there such thing as allergic reactions to brass? I don't think there is, because we use a lot of brass in real life.
I think so.
No.
I think so,
Yeah, this is like pretty good stuff. I think it's Jenny approved too.
Oh yeah, she's probably here. There she
Yeah.
is.
Yep, there she is. Jenny, are we approved of these beads? Let us know. Yeah, gorgeous color, says Harley. They certainly are. Look at this black. It has sparkles in
Oh my gosh, that looks like space.
it. It does.
That is perfect. I love that.
Ooh, general use brass is nickel free, but sometimes it's added. I think those are great. Yeah, these don't have any nickel plating on it at all. It is raw brass and only powder coating, which was amazing. And they're made here in Oklahoma, or like a mile away from where I live. It's ridiculously crazy. I cannot believe I finally was able to collaborate with them getting this.
I had no idea that she made beads.
No, well, not her, but her uncle did, or both of her uncles do.
Yeah. Well, that's
They had a
that's
pretty good business, like, what was it? Before 2020, well, before 2020, like 2015 probably. They were, they had their own store and everything here in Tulsa, and then I think over time it just kind of, and they did well on Etsy too before it went publicly trade um, on there, and then the big box store had, or not big box store, I'm sorry, there's brick and mortar store here, kind of.
mm.
Like, they were basically put in a place called the Box Yard, which is like a bunch of mini collaborative stores that have been um, shipping containers that have been converted into stores, and they had one there. But management kind of killed for everyone's business, unfortunately. So that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, he has all these beads left over. They still have a very high-end jewelry store, but have since done away with the beads. And then Bailey presented these to me, and I was like, oh, these are amazing. Vivian is asking, are these ceramic? No, these are brass, raw brass that is cut with a lathe and shaped into these amazing shaped beads. This one's an hourglass. And this purple is just outright. I can't tell if it's purple or blue. It's like an in-between color.
Yeah,
We
that
call
kind of blends the cobalt together with the lighter colors.
Yeah, so like this is very different, but coordinates so well together.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then we came up, so Bailey came up with some creative names for all these, and now I don't remember where I put them. Yeah, it's it is called periwinkle, but now there's like a secondary name. Oh wait, I could just look at my pop-up shop. Pop-up shop. Let's see. Periwinkle drift kind of gives me like space drift vibes or something. And then this one is called, what was this one called? Oh my god, that color, you guys. Rainstone. I thought that was a very like magical thing. It has a bit of a texture to it, which I thought was really neat.
Oh wow. I love that one.
And there's only a total of 6 shapes. There's a 7th one that I haven't added to the collection yet. But it's because they don't have enough quantity for me to do that, because it was just basically the shape is just a single rondelle instead of a double. And so hopefully I can find some down the road, but if not, then it is what it is. I just have what I have. Like, this is the last of what they've got, and it can be yours.
Are they still in production?
No, not right now. They have the equipment to do so, but it's not guaranteed that they'll do it anytime soon. So they had a ton of different colors, but I had Bailey only pick out like more than what was left over of 5, because I couldn't put just 5 on the website. That wouldn't be fair to everybody. So I tried to get like as much batch as I could.
Wonder if like What would it? What number? We can figure out like if you need a minimum amount to start them again, or
No, he's got a full-time job now, and so
I
that's sort
think
of
it's more just like a where to put your effort kind of thing.
exactly. Yep. It's not to say it couldn't happen in the future. We also just wanted to see what the interest level was, because he was otherwise just these were sitting collecting dust, and I was crying because these were so
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah, you needed them.
Yeah,
I'm already
and
thinking ahead to when you run out. That's how my brain works.
oh my god. Oh, I didn't get to show you the deep purple one. This one is called Cosmic Plum, which I thought was like delightful. Oh, it's got sparkle in it too. I didn't even notice
Oh, look
that.
at that.
And these have weight to it, you guys. They're not lightweight. I mean, these are brass. Like they are going to feel substantial. You did it. Do you love it?
Pretty. Yeah, so
You
pretty.
It's so
I like to
gorgeous.
twirl it, kind of, just giving it a spin.
Aw.
So you
Yeah,
kind of just
your tassel ended up way better than mine.
I went a little shorter. Like I didn't use the big flower yet. The biggest bead I used was this one, the table cut, but like the rest of it's like, yeah,
Love that. Oh,
it has such a cool little spin to it, just like a layering effect.
it does. Now I want to steal that tassel and redo all my entire pattern.
Oh, I know. Don't redo yours. I like it more. You can trick if you want.
I'm just joking, but you know, all to say, like, this is one of those projects that you can, excuse me, tailor to your liking.
There's no wrong way. Like you can just, it's gonna look
Mhm.
kind of amazing no matter what you do.
Exactly.
Vivian. I think people
Oh,
love
yeah. I'm just now reading that too. I would say I do not need actually what would be a second, no, not even a
it. Would
second, a
be
third business.
oh my gosh, yeah.
I would leave that to the professional beat makers. I would not be good at that. Look at these, you guys.
They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. They're so outer space. Oh my gosh.
So outer space. Yeah. Yeah, you could see I've got plenty of these. I was like, those are perfect. That was the Grecian vase. Always gets me excited.
Oh yeah, look at that one. That's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I love it.
I think my next endeavor for patterning is to make some sort of a thing with these beads, because I think it needs a spotlight on a bracelet design or something. Something needs to happen with it. Oh, do you guys want to see some of the other beads?
Yeah.
We're talking here. We got a few more minutes, so spend it as such. I will organize these better on the back end here. I think you guys saw those round tiger's eye already, so I'm going to skip those. These are those spaceship beads or planet beads.
God, I love those so much. Those are so gorgeous. Pretty ones.
Gorgeous. Yep. And then we've got the kind of a soft icon. I really wasn't sure what to call these.
Oh.
They're just so weird, but like spacey weird.
They look really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where.
It's like a matte silk.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of called silk before, and they're really pretty.
I love them. And then you guys saw the tiger. Well, you haven't seen the faceted tiger's eye, I guess. Open those out. Look at these.
Oh wow. I haven't seen those yet. I have the round here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the round ones are there. And then I think, I don't know if I got around to adding these to my little mix, but I was like, well, I can just stick these on the website because this is all the strands I've got. I didn't have very many.
Yeah, those are so flashy.
Yeah.
Pretty.
In the best way. There we go. This is all I would do. And done.
Come back, Beads.
Oh, I have the mini toggles on the
That's
website.
pretty. Those are so cool. I love them.
Let me see if I can bring those out real quick.
They're like the perfect size.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to play with them?
Yeah,
them.
I didn't have this done last week when we met up, but I finished it after the live. And so I used the tiny toggle on it.
Yeah, tiny toggle. Oh, I need to call them tiny toggle.
I just named them.
It doesn't love a little bit of alliteration. So yeah, I have them in gold and silver.
So pretty. They're really fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have the best little mini collection of out of this world designs.
I'm excited about it. I'm gonna have a lot of jewelry to go and just put on.
Yeah.
My whole New Year's all ready to go.
So fun. Nealay, are those toggles the same base metal or material, excuse me, etc. at the other findings? Hey Jenny, the answer is yes. And the way that you'd know that is just making sure, which I can tell you now, is the findings that are from Mimi have that SilverSilk imprint on it somewhere. I mean, it's very discreet, as you can see, but that is like ensured that it is, you know, the base metal of this is brass, raw brass, and then it has 5 layers of plating on it, and it is just amazing. Tarnish resistance, very strong. Good quality stuff, if I do say so myself.
They're beautiful. They're like the highest quality findings that pretty much exist in bead world.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that is quite the compliment.
They never tarnish, like ever. Even the stuff like that I wear all the time, right?
Say what?
Well, so even jewelry that I, usually jewelry I wear a lot. I'm expecting a little bit of discoloration after a while, but that doesn't happen with my SilverSilk pieces.
Oh, that's really good to know. I had considered like putting one of the sets to a test. I haven't done that yet. Like, for example, making sure that if it stayed in water for 48 hours, what would it do? Or like setting it on fire, or,
Yeah, I've never done like a destructive test, but my jewelry lives a hard life because like I'm always doing like dishes and I'm outside a lot, that kind of stuff, right?
Yes, and putting it through the elements, basically, or
Yeah,
just having
like putting it through real life.
So Jenny was asking a question, and I was trying to track down a diagram of the layers of plating, and I think it's nickel free, but I wanted to flash the graphic for you, but I'm just having a bit of trouble. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, I need to copy this onto my desktop. Give me just. And then I'm going to actually put it into our thing here. And then I can show you guys what exactly the plating is.
And Maria, I don't have a pattern yet, but it's one that I'm planning to do.
So here's the pattern. I just have that word in my brain now. The plating, layers of plating. So it's raw brass and then copper plating on top of that, and then white, bronze, palladium, and then either whatever metal color I want it in, and then a chromium top layer. So that's what gives it its tarnish resistance. Hopefully that answers the question. That's why my findings are a bit more pricier than some of the base metal ones out there, and it is because you're paying for like good stuff.
It's because they're awesome. They're worth it. They're definitely worth it.
Are the tigers, let's see, are the Galaxy Tiger's Eye Luscious Beads glass? No, these are actual gemstones. They've just been dyed in addition to just being a gemstone. So, yeah. There you go.
I think these are among my favorite beads.
Mine too. And it was unexpected that I would find that in Tucson. They probably have been around forever, but you know, when you discover beads, it's like you discover beads for the first time.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when you found these because they seem to be perfect. Like for this palette, they have every color, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. I love them.
I do too. All right, you guys. I think we need to bring it to our faces again. I'm gonna do this. I'd love to stay on, but I've got to attend my cousin's graduation party here soon. So I'm getting like a
Oh,
slew of
cool.
emails, or not emails, a slew of texts. Let
Yeah.
me do this. Ah, yay! But now I am so glad that I got to teach this to you, Danielle, and to you guys out there. I mean, look at that. It could even make an earring if you like it on the heavier side, I suppose.
Just put a single strand end cap on that. There you go. It's not heavy.
Oh, good. That's
With
great.
all those beads on there, you'd think it'd be pretty heavy, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like I could wear that.
Well, you used, I think, the flower adds weight. I will say that. Like this guy is pretty weighty. So maybe if I took
Yeah, like these are pretty light. These little table cuts, they don't weigh a lot.
yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. It's entirely stitched. This is so fun.
I do like the idea of the lariat though.
I do too. Yeah,
Like,
you could wear this in any way, shape, or form. Yep. You can put it around. You could even just leave it loose, but do it like a 2-over like that.
oh, yeah. That is cool.
It's kind of fun and hip. I don't know.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I like the choker part of it.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of it having that. So I would even make it just a little bit short.
Oh yeah, like bring these up a little bit. Yeah.
I just think it looks neat as a choker. I would totally wear this. Great style.
You could even just like a simple knot. Actually,
Yeah, you could like tie it. That would be cool too.
like once, maybe. I don't know. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
So many ways.
Yeah. You can even put like a little charm on it, like at the center.
Ooh, I love that idea. Yeah, a
So,
little charm would be super cool, and you could just put on a jump ring, and you wouldn't have to fuss with it.
well, that way you could move the charm to center it when you're wearing it because it
Yep.
might be different whenever you put it on.
That's true. So many ideas, you guys. You must try this. Well, if you haven't already, grab the bundle. I'm gonna find it in my studio here as I walk away.
But it's mostly what I was showing in the bowl. Plus, there's a chain I didn't show you guys that comes with it, the pink chain. Yeah. That one is so cool. And the rings.
And the rings, because we're gonna need those for a future class that I'm gonna teach you guys how to use them. And then Danielle's box, which is already sold out, so I guess that's sort of
It's sold out, but I'm gonna have the mixes for sale. So anything that I left over, I noticed I already got the tracking info. So once I get everything here, I get the counts done, I ship everything. All the extras are gonna go up on the website.
Yay! Okay, we'll have
we use today and extras of all the beads.
Perfect. So you guys download the pattern. Make sure you guys have all of this ready, and once you get the boxes and the bundle, you're gonna be pretty much set to just create. Leanne is asking how much the bundle is. My bundle is the same price as Danielle's box, so it's just $45. Easy peasy. We really just kind of cut this down the middle. So, all right. Well, this was so much fun. Thank you again, and thanks Danielle for joining in and just like indulging in my, and also just making sure that my teaching is up to par.
It's great. Your teaching is great. I just instantly followed on. So. The pattern is pops too.
Yay! Thank you. I'm very, very excited about it. So I will have another project next week too that I can teach you guys or revisit or whatever. It'll be a fun time from the same elements in this bundle and kit. So
yeah, I think if it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm excited to see how you did that one too.
Yeah, it'll be that or one of the other two that I have planned.
That are in there.
Yeah. That are in my head. Yeah. I just need to bring it out to real life. But
I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be
It was
great.
so fun to see that.
Well, you guys keep it creative. Thank you so much for joining in. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. It helps the channel out and lets me know that you guys still want to see SilverSilk creations and content. And then you could tell your friends about this really amazing little space that we've made every Sunday to do some creative work and use our beads and our SilverSilk for things and make the world prettier around us or on us in this case. But with that, we'll just see you guys next Sunday, same time, same place, 3 o'clock Central Time. And then Danielle's got her Seed Beat Saturdays, which happen just before our SilverSilk Sundays. So you guys might get a double hit of out of this world content, literally and figuratively.
Literally.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.